Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of the TV series Three's Company 1976-1984 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Larry Dallas was a loyal friend to Jack and was always ready to come to his aid and support him in various situations. He has a charm and ability to communicate with different people. He has a friendly and endearing character. He was played by Richard Klein. Janet Wood was a smart and intelligent woman, and her knowledge and common sense often helped resolve situations and overcome difficulties. She's responsible and capable of being self-organized, knows how to make compromises. The role was played by Joyce DeWitt. Terry Allen was ready to take on challenges and new opportunities. She knows how to interact adequately with people and is independent. She's able to take care of herself and make her own decisions. Endowed with deep responsibility, played by Priscilla Barnes. Dr. Phil Green is a specialist dentist, and one of his clients was a stripper. He tends to maintain complete equanimity while working and reacts absolutely calmly to external stimuli, shows responsibility in performing his duties. He was played by Jeffrey Tambor. Ralph Farley is extremely eccentric, and his behavior can cause misunderstanding by others. His outlandish comments and suggestive phrases often created confusing circumstances. Played by Don Knotts, who died in 2006 of lung cancer's complications. Jack Tripper was a kind and friendly man who always tried to help his friends and neighbors, aspires to achieve some success as a cook, often shows resourcefulness and has an immediate nature, played by John Ritter, who died of aortic dissection in 2003. Helen Roper often felt bored and wanted attention, something she missed from her husband Stanley. Her desire for social activity and communication made her cheerful and comical, played by Audra Lindley, who died in 1997 of complications after leukemia. Stanley Roper is known for his skepticism and cynical view of the world. He often makes comical comments and tries to spend as little time as possible in the company of his wife. He's Smog, played by Norman Fell, who died of bone marrow cancer in 1998. Cindy Snow, Jenny Lee Harrison, has a significant similarities in personality with her sister Chrissy, which is reflected in her extreme friendliness and naivety. She was open to new experiences and spontaneous in her actions, has a fresh outlook on the world. Lana Shields is characterized by her seductive and sexy nature. She was capable of getting her way even if it required subterfuge and trickery. She showed a keen interest in Jack, who passed away in 2017 after a long illness. Frank Angelino, Jordan Charney, is Mildred's husband and always owns his own restaurant where Jack worked. Is extremely interested in his own profit, is attentive to every penny, and doesn't hesitate to dictate his own rules. It's not uncommon for him to pretend. Jim the bartender's responsiveness and ability to care for his customers and create an atmosphere of hospitality have made his bar a popular destination. Knows how to give the right advice, played by Paul Ainsley, who died of heart failure in 2013. Mike fits perfectly into his environment and knows how to not only carry on a conversation but also listen carefully when necessary. He loves to have a good time and enjoys a fun atmosphere, played by Brad Blaisdell, who passed away in 2018 of cancer. Felipe Gomez is well versed in the culinary arts and has demonstrated his expertise at Angelina's. In general, he is quite good-natured, but in terms of work matters, he doesn't like competition and can demonstrate intemperance. He was played by Gina Conforti. Linda and Shadi is not without charm and openness in communication. She has a clearly formed life position and moral principles, which she tries to follow regardless of the current situation. She's not used to hesitation and strives to marry for love. Reverend Snow often gave advice and moral lessons to other people, which helped them resolve conflicts and make good decisions. Tries to follow a moral lifestyle and values his loved ones. Played by Peter Mark Richmond, who died of natural causes in 2021. Arlene Price, Sondra Curry, has a charming personality and a creative vision that she fully realizes through her painting. She has a sense of beauty, behaves confidently and without embarrassment when it comes to drawing from life, able to explain clearly. Mrs. Alden, Mina Kolb, has a wealth of life experience and which is characterized by friendliness and lack of selfishness. She cares for her neighbors and often helps them solve their problems and conflicts. She doesn't like haste and resolves issues wisely. James Bradford is an authoritative boss who knows how to maintain business rigor and exactingness. He is not accustomed to doubting himself and relies entirely on knowledge and intuition, who passed away in 2018 of prostate cancer. Cheryl maintains a friendly relationship with Tripper. She is very good at understanding her desires and doesn't seek a serious relationship, but is willing to raise a child on her own. Cheryl has a trusting relationship with her friends, played by Joanna Cairns. Bob, Don Sparks, is legally married to Carol. Is characterized by his sincerity both with his wife and friends, but sometimes doesn't like it when others interfere in his personal life. He is not afraid to take the initiative and be attentive and caring. Michael can be friendly and open, but he is not always honest in his actions. He has a good plasticity, perfectly perceives the beat of music and performs dance movements professionally. He is charismatic and feels like a sexy man. He was played by Michael Bell. Marcia Whitewood is a successful and sociable woman who is characterized by independence and charm. She has a good taste and ability to present herself. She doesn't like to be treated inappropriately and will not tolerate this. The role is played by Ruta Lee. Alan is in a legal relationship with Randy. He is somewhat self-confident, capable of being quick-witted and friendly with others. Alan is not very honest with his wife, but at the same time he reacts sharply to her infidelity. The role is played by John McCoo. Max had a long-term romantic relationship with April. He is characterized by some lack of restraint and, despite his external attractiveness, often showed himself to be extremely jealous and overreact to simple situations. The role is performed by Terry Kisser. Detective Lanigan, James Cromwell, is determined and always used to doing exactly the right thing without giving others any slack. He knows how to be attentive and is not used to leaving things halfway. It's extremely rare that he can forgive a wrongdoing. Clean Cut Man is not known for his frankness and is able to quickly navigate the situation. He can be polite and also knows how to remain serious, especially when performing his work tasks. Played by Stanley Camel, who died of a heart attack in 2008. Agnes Platt was on good friendly terms with Janet Wood. She's an educated and intelligent girl, but she is not boring in communication and can be of significant interest to men. She has a persistent character and cannot stand it when she is deceived. Chrissy Snow is naive and kind. She had a bright, open-hearted disposition and often saw the world on the positive side. She has a sexual charm that made her the object of men's attention. Played by Susan Somers, who died of breast cancer in 2023. Mrs. Marconi was the owner of the diner where Tripper got a job. She is a determined woman who is not particularly modest and can easily flirt with men. Marconi has a somewhat restless nature and can be vindictive. The role is performed by Alan Travolta. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.